Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour here for Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, glad you're joining us here on the Tuesday. Blizzard and outside for me, so if I come in choppy, well, pardon the weather outside because it's definitely frightful outside. They've issued some warnings. Don't drive if you don't have to. What they have is they put on this no toe ban no toe ban in effect for certain areas. Most of southern Alberta where I am. Meaning, if you head out and venture out on your own in the blizzard and you end up in the ditch, there's no tow truck coming to get you. So don't venture out into the blizzard and travel. So if you're in my neck of the woods, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, these three provinces over, all just smack dab middle of winter storms. So hey, it is what it is. Used to it. If you were down south, you enjoyed the nice fire eclipse. Some pretty pictures of that. I believe that they said 80% of that was watched by the Earth's penguins down in Antarctica. So it's not a beautiful sight. If you've seen it, there were some pictures I've seen of the nice eclipse, ring of fire around the eclipse. Pretty picture. Next time you'll see that will be in 2004 or 2044. So you're looking at a long time down the road. But hey, hope everybody had a good Monday. Let's get to Tuesday's action. Nice college basketball rolling. Hope everybody enjoyed the holiday President's Day down south and north of the border. It was family day for us. That's why there was no happy hour here on the Monday. But we're back to kickstart the new week, as they say. I got Ron with me, got DeAndre with me as well. We're going to break down this college basketball card. Let's look at some pretty good games. So, as we always do, we get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along, and then we'll get right to those college basketball. NBA is back on Thursday, so a couple more days of college basketball, and we'll throw back in the NBA as well. Hey, we got some Olympic hockey tomorrow morning as well. Maybe we'll have a player or two there later on in the show for you. Let's get on over to DeAndre. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the happy hour, buddy.
I'm doing good, man. Hope y'all doing good. I see Mr. Ryan 3-0 in the last 24 hours. Mr. Ryan Crawford, last 7 days, been hot, you know what I'm saying? So Tony's picks, man. I'm good to be a part of this. I've been doing good, man. Got my Taco Tuesday best bet ready to go, ready to break down this college action. I'm gonna give out some early NBA games that I like for y'all, so later on at the show. So let's do it, man. Shout out to Mr. Crawford, shout out Mr. Zawacky. So Money Making
Nice,
Tuesday.
nice. Glad to have you here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Richard Lockhart in the chat. Happy Tuesday to you, Taco Tuesday, as he says. He had the PSG and Real Madrid, little tongue twister. The PSG and Real Madrid moneyline parlay rolling. I'm not even going to attempt the name of. I'll probably butcher the name. I'll hand it over to the Ron. He
3-2,
can tell me the name of it.
3-2.
I want to say it's
Galatasaray.
Yeah, the
Galatasaray.
G1 3-2.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Monaco got out to a good lead there, a good PSG comeback. I figured they'd bust their ass when they get back to Paris anyway. But yeah, I went 3-0 today. I had Galatasaray draw no bet, had Real Madrid on the money line, had Dortmund on the money line. So nice 3-0 start for me today in the Champions League. Last night I had the Dukies. It was my best bet, but unfortunately I lost the other three. So a nice 1-4 night for me yesterday, but bounced back today 3-0. Let's go tonight.
Hey, for college basketball's been rolling along. Can't complain about the college basketball over the last little bit. 2-0 over the last 24 hours. Tarleton State was my best bet yesterday. Nice. Figured they would get their revenge against Arlington Christian. Took overtime, but hey, they got the job done there in that one to continue that nice little streak on the best bet, 6-1. And I've been bored, so I've been playing some soccer. And I don't play a whole lot of soccer, that's for sure. You know me, I don't play a whole lot of soccer. It's just it's only college basketball. I was bored. I was like, what are we gonna do now? Let's play some soccer. I'm like, there's a soccer game. Let's make a bet. So on a nice little 3-0 run in soccer over the last few days. You're on the little Olympic break, Olympic hockey, a little bit of soccer. So hey, can't complain about that. Making a little bit of money on the soccer side of things. It's It's light. It was light. I got, as I said, got bored. I don't bet a whole lot of soccer, but some interesting matches. And a red card with Juventus got themselves a red card and got themselves big trouble in that one. And then PSG, they had a red. The other side had a red card. They should have won that one by more than 3-2. I figured that should be. I almost put in the -1 in that one. I'm glad they didn't because it would. Well, I would have got the push, but still, with a red card on the other side, you should easily win by 2+.
Yep.
But hey, that wraps up. Let's head on over to Tuesday's card. We got some good games. We got some games. We got some. We'll see what happens. Games. We got some players coming back for their teams. But hey, let's get to it. We'll break it down the middle. We'll do everything all the way up to 8 p.m. Eastern there. So everything before 8 p.m. Eastern, and that includes the Miami, Ohio taking on UMass, Louisville taking on SMU. We got North Carolina taking on NC State. We got Texas Christian TCU in to take on UCF. South Carolina taking on the Gators. Akron in to take on Western Michigan. We got the Battle of the Directional Michigans as well. We got Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan. We got NIU taking on Buffalo. We got St. Louis in to take on Rhode Island. Michigan taking on Purdue. Nova taking on Xavier. Boston College taking on Florida State. And then we got Gardner-Webb taking on Charleston Southern. I don't know where to run to get started. Anything there in the early block of
yeah, you know how I feel about Villanova. You still look at that team, man. I know they did me wrong the other night, but looking at them now, 17-8 overall ATS, 7-2 on the road. I'll lay it with the Wildcats in that one. And you look at Florida and South Carolina there. You know, Florida has not lost since Auburn beat them, and they're just hammering away at teams. But here's a spot that South Carolina does actually well on the road. If you look at the last 2 road games, they've covered at Texas and at Alabama. Florida wins this game easily, but by 24 or whatever it is, no, I don't think that's a little too much. Michigan, Purdue, I'm going to watch that one just like I watched Houston, Iowa State last night. It should be another great game going there. I'm not going to play on that one at all. And looking at Akron Zips, this might be too many points. You look at Western Michigan at home; they're 7-3 ATS at home. So I'll take the Western Michigan Broncos to cover that 2 touchdowns there.
Heading over to DeAndre. What do you like your early college basketball?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up right where Mr. Crawford left off at Michigan and Purdue. That's a big game. I'm gonna take the points with Purdue, man. They playing at home. They play very good at home. Fletcher Lloyd have been playing real good over the last week. Braden Smith been giving out 10 assists a night. I think Purdue get up for this game. Michigan hasn't been good on the road. I don't want to lay points. Purdue has played way better teams than Michigan has played in conference. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a Purdue spot at home, get up spot, you know. Purdue lost to this team last year on the road, so I think they won't win in front of their home crowd, but I'm going to take the points. Villanova versus Xavier, I think it's a bad travel spot for Nova. Xavier play way better at home. Xavier plus the points, they play better ball down the stretch. They almost upset St. John's at 16.5 dogs. They played great against DePaul, and they won in cover versus Marquette. So I think getting this many points with Xavier at home, I'll take the points. I'm gonna go to Kent versus Bowling Green. I'm gonna take the points with Kent. They've been playing really good. They got a nice forward. I don't think Bowling Green has no answer for this forward that Kent State has. I think he's number 23. I think it's just a letdown spot for Bowling Green. Kent State has already beat this team 96-93. Miami, Ohio versus UMass. This UMass team is playing good ball in the second half. Their coach has been to the Final Four. This will be a tough test for Miami, Ohio. This is a revenge game for UMass. They just lost as a 9.5 dog. They lost by 2. So I'm gonna take the points with UMass here. And that's it for me in that slot.
Not for me here in the spot. It's just And I'm not going to be the guy catching the falling knife with Miami. I'll just take Miami and continue to lay it. We've seen this line plenty of times. I'm going to say this is about the fourth time we've seen this line at -1.5, -2, -2.5. The sharp chaser special, trying to catch a falling knife. I can't do it. Miami is just a better squad. My numbers say they win this by 8 to 10, just like they did last time. They were a 9-point favorite in that and rolled. So what changed since then? Did UMass all of a sudden get Shaq on the team? Well, I didn't see that, so I can't do it. I'm not going to overthink it. Give me Miami O in that one. Maybe this is the time they get their first L, and if they do, well, I'll honestly own up to it and say, hey, I took Miami O again, and I lost one. So I'll take Miami O there. What else do we like? I like I'm gonna watch Michigan Purdue. I got no bet on that one. I make a case for both sides. You know me. I have a little bit of a soft spot for Michigan. So I'll quietly be cheering for Michigan hard in that one, but I can't get there. Just because it's just one of those things. I like it under though in this game between Michigan and Purdue, in a game that we might see people figure a track meet. I like the lower pace game. 156.5 seems too many. I like the under 156.5 if I had to play anything in that one. I think Western Michigan, I just don't think they can hang here. I don't think their defense is good enough. I think Akron they can smell blood in the water, and they just pound these teams. What are they in the division? I think they're like one game back. What are they, second in the MAC?
Yeah, it's close.
And one game back. So this is just, I don't know. I think
they're going to meet in the final. We know it. It's going to come down to them.
Yeah, but I don't think they take the foot off the gas. I think they just hammer down and continue to roll. I just don't trust the Broncos defense. I get the whole idea. It could be a let up spot. Do they let up? I'm going to lay the 2 touchdowns with the Zips. I think they get the job done there in that one. I just don't trust Western Michigan. Not a premium play, that's for sure. I don't trust Western Michigan to be laying the 14. Their defense is awful. Their defense ranked 279th in the nation, and this offense of Akron is 15th. If they want to win by 30, they could win by 30. So I'd have to lean to Akron in that one. And then another one I'm looking at. We got some good games here. Here's the Louisville or SMU. Everybody, people love SMU in this spot. I don't know. Not this guy. I'm going to go Louisville here in this spot. I think they're the better squad. And you look what SMU's done against the good teams. They haven't fared well against the good teams. They've struggled 3-7 ATS wise against teams, the winning teams. They've beat up on the bad teams. Congrats. I know 13-2 at home. 4. I think Louisville can easily cover that. This is what I'm looking at again. This is the Miami O-line when you really look at it. Louisville's the better squad. It's not even close.
And Brown's back, Rod. Brown scored, 45 in his first, and then 29 Saturday. So
yeah. So
they're a different squad.
I like Louisville there in that one. I can't get on SMU. I just think 4 is not enough for me there in the home dog spot. And I think no, the next one's in the next spot. Don't want to jump a time slot. So let's head on over to the next block of games. We've got a few games on the card on the night block. We'll kick it off. We got George Washington taking on VCU. We got Virginia Tech taking on Miami. We got UCLA taking on Michigan State. We got Wisconsin taking on Ohio State. We got Fresno taking on Wyoming. We got SEMO in to take on UT Martin. We got LSU taking on Texas. Texas up to 10.5. We got Baylor in to take on Kansas State. We got Air Force taking on the Lobos of New Mexico. We got Nebraska taking on Iowa. Georgia taking on Kentucky. Nevada, San Jose State. Grand Canyon taking on the Aztecs. San Diego. We got the Gophers out on the road taking on the Ducks. Ducks leading score back tonight. That kicked up. Ducks laying 3.5 there in that one. Finally got themselves a win. See if they can continue that. And then we got Texas Tech in to take on Arizona State. Head on over to DeAndre. Anything there late night college basketball?
Yeah, Wisconsin versus Ohio State. I'm gonna take Wisconsin. They play good on the road. They shoot real well from the three on the road. Ohio State is not good defensively. I think they're gonna get destroyed in this one. We just seen Wisconsin embarrass Michigan State. Ohio State played good versus Virginia, but they lost a key player due to injury. So I'm gonna take Wisconsin in that one. Baylor versus Kentucky State. Baylor is not that good, but Kansas State just fired their coach. But besides that, we seen Kansas State cover 21.5 against Houston. They covered 9.5 versus TCU. Baylor is terrible on the defensive end. I don't want to lay this many points with them on the road, so I'll take the points with Kansas State at home. Then Nebraska versus Iowa. I'm gonna take Nebraska in this one. Nebraska is battle tested. They play well. They only have 3 losses in conference. Nebraska is 6-1 on the road straight up. So I'm gonna just take the better team in this one. And Texas Tech versus Arizona State. I just think it's a letdown spot for Texas Tech. Overtime win on the road versus Arizona. Short road trip. Arizona State match up well in this one. They're a pretty big team. Texas Tech will not be able to bully Arizona State. They play well versus good competition. We've seen them play good versus Arizona. Arizona State has covered 4 of their last 5, and they're 15-10 ATS. So they're a good cover team. So yeah, that's what I got in that slot.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like there in the late night block?
Yeah, I'm going to look at the Georgia Bulldogs. This is it for them. I mean, if they can't come to play now, they're not going to. I mean, everybody's like, well, they're overrated in the first of the season, but this is their chance right here. I think it's too many points at Kentucky. I think they get it done. I like Nebraska as well, DeAndre. 6-1 on the road, and like that. But, man, Texas Tech, they're going to out-rebound the crap out of Arizona State. If you want to take Arizona State in the first half, I can see that, but I think Texas Tech's just going to wear them down in the second half and probably blow them out to the gym there. Oregon, like you said, Rod Biddle's back, but I still don't trust this Oregon team. Were they 7-17 or something? It's ridiculous. I'll take Minnesota plus the points in that one. And this one, hold your nose. They're just the better team, and Air Force is garbage. I know it's 28 points, but I'm laying it at the pit. Give me New Mexico.
And for me, here in this block of games, first I'm looking at, I like Baylor here in the spot. I don't like Kansas State. I don't care about the new coach. This Kansas State squad is ass. They're awful. Against teams with that can shoot the three, like Baylor can, that fire off 21 or more threes in a game, like Baylor does. Guess what? They're 0-10 ATS wise. This season is Kansas State. Kansas State is also 0-9 ATS wise when they allow 81 points or more. So defensively, they're not very good either. And in conference play at home, awful. 1-5 straight up at home in conference play. 0-6 ATS wise at home altogether. 3-9 or 3-12 ATS wise this season. Kansas State at home. Nope. This is a spot that Baylor's going to kick the crap out of Kansas. Might find an extend though, but I'll take Baylor there in that one. It's just, and also another number here, more stats against Kansas State. Kansas State against teams that are hitting 45% of their field goals or more, 4-12 ATS wise this season. And Baylor out on the road as a road fave. They've fared well, 3-1 ATS wise out as a road fave this season. And then against these bad teams, 2-0 ATS wise. And 2-0 straight up against these bad teams out on the road. Give me Baylor in that one. Air Force, I'm going to take Air Force in the first half. You look at the Lobos, and there's a spot here that in that first half, because you're getting like 16 points, that it's a slow start for the Lobos. We've seen it a few times. That you look, I remember we were watching a Lobos game, and then all of a sudden you look and the Lobos are down, and they're like, what are you doing? They get off to a slow start. Let me just find this number. There's a number here. It says Lobos first half 0-8 ATS wise in that first half because they're laying such a boatload. So give me the first half with the Air Force there in that one. And if you actually look historically, The Lobos don't cover against the Air Force in this spot, especially at home. I think it's almost 4-1 ATS wise as Air Force. Let me just double check. I don't want to give someone a bad number and have someone come try to chew my head off and be like, "That wasn't what you said." Let me just double check. Just want to make sure that I'm giving you a stat that I know I've seen that is correct. Let's see here. Head to head. We're looking at head to head here. My internet's going slow. There we go. Head to head. Air Force ATS wise over the last three. Head to head. 3-0 ATS is Air Force against New Mexico in New Mexico. It might go back even farther than that. That's funny. Well, it's only because it's been this big giant number, like this big giant number. So New Mexico's actually covered. Surprise, or Air Force actually covered this big giant number. But are they going to do it now? I think so. New Mexico in home games, off of a win of 6 points or less. There it is. See, 6 points or less, which is what they did. They won that last game by 6, 0-8 ATS wise over the last couple seasons in that first half. So give me the Air Force in the first half. That one. Tough games. I'm telling you.
Yeah, for real.
Oregon. I don't want to lay 3. That thing's went up, right? I like Oregon money line. When you look at it, where it went up to 3.5. You really want to lay 3.5. You're injecting the new player in there. I think the Ducks get the win, but I think it's more a money line win. The Gophers easily could cover that number. Can't just, as Ron said, you got to see the Ducks win a couple, put a couple together. And Georgia stepping up in the spot. Their starters back. It's pretty much do or die. They need to add some resume wins if they want to make some noise come March. Now I like Texas here in the spot though. We'll add them into the mix. I think they win by 15 plus. LSU's not good. Don't let that.
Yeah, my LSU squad not that good this year.
Their ass.
Yep. Exactly. I think Texas wins. That's why that line went up. It was 9.5 earlier, up to 10.5 now. I think they win big. But hey, that wraps it up for Tuesday's action here. Brings us to the parlay player prop game of the future. We'll leave it up to Capper to decide whatever they got, and then they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony'sPicks.com because that's where you can find our best bets and preview plays over at Tony's Picks. And I'm running Ron to get started. What do you got today?
Yeah, we'll look at the excuse me. We'll look at the Champions League tomorrow. I got you nice winners today. We'll get you a couple for tomorrow. Take Atletico Madrid. They're going into Club Bruges in there. Take Atletico Madrid to get it done. And as you saw today, it's so hard to go into Turkey. Well, it's even harder to go into Greece. Bayer Leverkusen is in trouble tomorrow. Take Olympia Caucus in that one. What I got tonight, I got a 5-pack college basketball. My best bet's in there. Also got a 3-pack with the best bet in there. So wrap it up and get you pack it up. You know, I've been pretty hot this weekend on college basketball. Found something that's working. I'm going to keep riding it, see what happens. But definitely pair us up. You see, we're all on the leaderboards. We're doing very well. Last week told you that we were going to be coming from the bottom, and we're coming up from the bottom now. So definitely getting hot at the right time. And we got NBA. You know what we do in NBA. That's coming up Thursday. The lines are already out, so I'll be looking at those as well tonight. So pair us up. Let's make some money.
Head on over to DeAndre. What do you got for us tonight, buddy?
Everything Mr. Crawford said, but I'll give y'all a 4-teamer. We'll take Nebraska on the money line. Me and Mr. Crawford liked that one. I'll give y'all UCF. I forgot to talk about that one, but I really like UCF in this one. We'll take Wisconsin on the money line, and then we'll take Arizona State plus the points. 4-teamer. But yeah, like Mr. Crawford said, it's definitely a great time to head over to Tony'sPicks.com. Check us out. We've been printing money long term. So get on board. Just hit the link or use the code TonyT for 15% off at checkout. I got my best bet loaded, ready to go for Money Making Tuesday. Right time, right action. You know, March Madness around the way. NBA loading up Thursday, you know. So Let's get it, man. I like the Charlotte Hornets over the Rockets Thursday. So take that how you want to take it, and just go check me out. Let's get it. Appreciate all that love and that support, man. Cow dog.
Cow dog in the chat.
Coming in the house. All right.
All right, for me, we're going to go a little 4-teamer college basketball. We're going to take Michigan money line, Louisville money line. Throw in Ohio State. I don't like that line for Wisconsin. Why is it only one better team? They should be a 3-4 point, maybe even a 5-point favorite over Ohio State. I think Ohio State at home sneaks a win there over Wisconsin. I'm throwing them into a parlay, and I'm throwing Baylor money line into that parlay as well. That little 4-teamer gets you a plus 650. And then I got my best bet going over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can find my 10-star college basketball slam dunk play. We're on a nice little 6th run with that 10-star play of the day. So head on over to Tony's Picks and scoop that up. And let's make it a nice winning Tuesday. As everybody said, hey, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional we got. Pair me up with any one of your other favorite cappers that you see over at Tony's Picks, and let's make it a winning one. Don't forget Tony T at checkout. Saves 15% off. I know NBA is right around the corner already. Back, be rolling pretty quick. Hockey tomorrow. There's a bunch of games tomorrow. I'm just trying to see if I can find some lines. I think these ones might be a little bit closer. We will not have to be seeing games in Olympic hockey where you're laying 3. Even though today's, I think Germany -3 was a lot. I had a plus 110. That was a good one.
What do we got? Germany in a regulation plus 135.
Tomorrow, right?
Yep.
They play back again tomorrow, right?
Yeah, like 5 a.m. Yep, 5 a.m.
What's the Canada line tomorrow?
I only got.
They play Wednesday. No, it is tomorrow.
They're tomorrow at 9:40 Central, and then Finland, and then Switzerland at 11, and then USA and Sweden at 2. Those are Central times, by the way.
And what's Canada laying? They laying at 2, or you can get a -1.5.
You got to go -2.5, I think.
2.5, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Playing the Czechia.
I'd play 2.5.
I would.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to open something up and it says back soon. So I'm trying to open up the book to try to see. As you can see, I'm trying to show the line. I don't want to show the book because I don't want to give anybody free promos, but it says back again soon. So I'm trying to where I put my Olympic bets. It's not.
I don't see anything on the USA Sweden line yet. So
no, because Sweden's still playing, or they just finished. So that one will go on a little bit.
Yep.
Sweden was up, I think, 3-1.
Yeah, 5-1. 5-1.
5-1 now? Yeah, see.
Mm-hmm. It's over.
So it's over now?
Yeah.
So that line should pop up pretty quick. But they don't know what to put it. Sweden.
I'll take Sweden plus 3.5 if that's what it is. Give me Sweden plus 3.5.
Even at 2.5, I'll still take Sweden plus 2.5.
Exactly.
I think Sweden's no slouch.
Markstrom
got some teams that are playing that have. Yeah, you got some teams that actually have some NHLers rolling along.
Yep, Finland and Sweden.
Yep. Is there some lines in these early basketball already? Since you're talking about basketball.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be up tonight. Or did you said you saw one, DeAndre?
Yeah, I seen the Hornets. I seen the Hornets in the Rockets.
Oh yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, I like the Hornets. Hornets, you know, they've been playing
plus
really good.
2.5. I see.
Yeah.
Yep. Detroit, New York rematch again. We got that one going.
Yeah. I seen the Wizards and the Pacers. I like the Wizards in that one. Home dog.
Boston at Golden State.
Yeah.
I like
Clippers.
Boston on the road in that one. Yep.
I seen the Clippers play somebody.
Clippers are Denver at the Clippers. Denver's
now that's a tough one. I don't know how the Clippers gonna look with this new team. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking over. I don't see any defense.
I like the Bulls as a home dog.
I
Raptors,
like Toronto.
You know, that's the spot we like the Bulls as a home dog.
Yep.
With the Suns and the Spurs.
Cleveland laying 15.5 with Brooklyn.
The Cavs just haven't been good laying points, man. They got the Kings and the Magic.
Well, you know
Magic
what I
laying
said
11 and a
about Russell
half.
Westbrook, right?
Stanky play with
Westbrook
the
is a
Kings,
cancer to your
man.
team. James Harden's a cancer to your playoffs hopes too. So
Gosh,
I'll just say that right there.
that's some good action. That's some good action.
Yep.
How hard to exactly how much partying did Barnes do after they won the All-Star trophy thingy? So
I didn't watch
don't know.
anything. Not 1 cent.
I just seen that he was. I seen Barnes was in there with his hand on the trophy, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I guess it was the young guns that won it. So
Yeah, the
however, they
young
had
guns
the
won. It's
US.
the young gun. The old heads played 3 games back to back, no rest. Kawhi
It was a
played good
blowout.
though.
That last
Kawhi
one was
played
just a
good.
blowout. I think I seen it was like 47-20 something. I was like, "Oh, whooping."
Kawhi played good. Kawhi showed he's still that guy. So I might take that with a grain of salt and lean
I
towards the
heard Dame
Clippers.
came off the bench to win the 3-pointer
The
competition.
dunk contest wasn't so good,
Damian
No.
Lillard's back, I guess, right? Or is he gonna still sit out? He can shoot threes.
Hey, that wraps it up for Tuesday. Thanks everybody for joining us. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. Let's crush it. Make sure you stay tuned for the Look Ahead show with Alessandro, and then we got the Night Moves show later on with Ramon. So, hey, stay tuned. Check out all the content we got rolling here at Tony's Picks. Lots of it for you to go meander. Just to check it out at the YouTube channel. Lots of it for you to check out. We got every game on the boards covered, so definitely go check out all of it that we have here for you. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday, everybody. Take care.
Enjoy the games, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. Money Making Tuesday. Shout out to everybody in that chat. Appreciate all the love and that support. Let's get it.
Let's get it. See you guys.